Welcome to Botox at the Bar. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Nurse Liz.
And we are the Botox Bar, where we are a med spa in both Maple Grove
and White Bear Lake, where shots and beauty mingle.
Yes, and we are here at our White Bear Lake new podcast room. Now, before we begin today's new podcast is our season 4, episode 1. We are making sure that we say that we are not doctors.
Correct.
And all of our statements are opinions. We're not giving medical advice, so just be aware. So talk to your doctor if you want medical advice.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's get started. So we have a really cool update about Botox. Botox has got a new indication for the lower face. So
Yes.
Nurse Liz is going to talk to us a little bit more about how we can utilize Botox to really lift your face and turn back the clock.
Right. So as we all know, when we start using Botox, we're usually from the eyes up, right? Because
Yes.
we're still pretty young looking. We're just trying to tackle some wrinkles and make them a little softer, right?
Yeah.
As we age, our face kind of starts to drop a little bit.
Mhm.
And so
You get the jowls.
You get the jowls and you get the loose skin and all the things down here. So what's happened now is they have a new indication for the Nefertiti lift, which is going to chisel out your jaw a little bit more, tighten this all up. It's going to take care of the bands in your neck.
So when you do like this and you get those cords right here.
Yes, and it just kind of lifts this up. Now there's some different regulations with it. You can get between 21 and 36 units down in the lower face area.
Okay,
That's the
okay.
indication. That's FDA approved.
Nice.
Now we do go off of FDA approval sometimes, and
That's called off-label.
Off-label, and we do what people need. So if you need
Yeah.
more than that, we're going to give you more than that. But basically,
Yes.
that's like the standard, and it's going to help just tighten everything up, lift your face up a little bit more. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't need Botox up here still. We all do.
Sure.
It just means that you're going to add that too.
So you're really doing a full face
You
of
are.
Botox.
You
Yes.
are, and there's a place for it, correct? So the indication for the upper face is 64 units.
Okay.
The indication for the lower face is 36. So come
And
in,
what
you
does
get 100
indication
units.
mean? What does an indication mean, by the way?
An indication means that they're starting a new area. It's approved for that area.
By who?
By the FDA.
Oh, so the
Yes.
FDA approval.
Yes.
Now, we've been doing off-label stuff for a while, which you can do.
Yes.
We've been doing this for a while, so it's not
Yes.
new to us.
No.
But it's now FDA approved.
Correct.
And as a new indication
Yes.
for Botox, which is
Yep.
very exciting. And
It's a new
it's
area.
the first and only
Yes.
neurotoxin to be able to have that.
Yes.
So,
And it's amazing, ladies. I mean, if you're having issues with all of this down here, give it a try. You would be surprised at how much it's going to give you a lift and make you feel a little bit
well,
more
and it's going
youthful.
to smooth because your neck is where you see the aging the most.
Yeah.
So when you're like this and you see a really cordy neck and a kind of wrinkly, cordy neck, get some Botox in there and lift it. And then you just do the jawline right here.
Yeah, you start back here, about a finger from the angle. And you're going to do 4 little injection sites, 2 units in each of these, and then you're going to do the bands. So you do 8 units, and then whatever your bands are down here, and you're going to get a lift. Now, sometimes they'll do micro Botox under here to help tighten this a little bit.
Oh, it can tighten.
Yeah, that's something else that can be done.
Okay.
So what I find is that as we age, the lower face is going to be your problem child. It really is. I mean,
this is so exciting then because it gives people an option.
Yes.
For the lower face. Because you're not putting filler right here.
No, you're not.
So
now we do still have to remember that the mid face is where we're going to make the most difference when we lose volume there.
Yeah.
So we want to keep this a little bit fuller. We want to fill this up with some filler, right?
So it just lifts a bit right here. So you're not looking crazy.
Because if you
it's just
have
like a nice youthful, so you're like this versus your face being a V down.
Exactly. Because if you don't have enough in this area, when you treat this, you're still going to look, tired. We have to treat this to get the youthful look, right?
Got you.
But this is going to help, draw it up and lift too as well. But this isn't going to replace filler.
Okay.
You're still going to need filler, but we don't put filler down here. Now, we do put filler in the jaw.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
can
that's
put
true.
filler in the
But
jaw.
we can chisel that
We can.
jawline more.
Yeah.
So you can really have a defining, what do they
Yeah.
call it? A snatched jaw.
Snatch jaw. Snatch.
Snatched.
Yeah. So just remember that when you're coming in for the Botox, that it's not going to replace filler. It's going to be an addition.
Yeah.
So, and remember, we all need to invest in ourselves. We're not asking anybody to do what we won't do.
Right.
We invest in ourselves. We want to feel our best, and you're going to have more, you're going to walk a little taller and be a little bit more, I don't know what confident.
Yeah.
With if you look and feel your best.
Yes. Yeah, you're going to get that job interview, or you're going to get the job at the interview because you're looking and feeling your best.
That's right.
And you're presenting yourself in the best way possible.
Exactly. And when we all know when we're not feeling our best self, we kind of, draw back and we don't give it our best.
Yeah. So, if
face.
you're looking in the mirror and you're not loving what you're seeing, come see us at the Botox
Come see
bar.
it. We can help you.
Yes.
And we have some payment plans that we can use to.
Oh yeah, Allie Pay.
Yeah, we
have Career Credit.
And
we have Botox for a year where you get 42 units every quarter.
Yep.
And then you get $2 off your
any
Botox
additional Botox
above and beyond that.
Yes.
Discounts on filler and
exactly.
It's really the way to go. The Botox for a year program.
Is. It really is because you're going to get $50 off of each syringe of filler.
Yep.
Let's just think about that.
Yeah.
And you're going to get $2 off of every unit of Botox. So if
above and beyond
what you're getting for within that.
Yeah.
So
because you get 42 units every quarter.
Yes.
Because you're getting Botox every 3 months to stay up on it.
Yes.
And how long does the Botox still last? About 3 months.
Yeah.
For the lower face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You get them done at the same time. When you come in, you just.
So you're saying 100 units about.
Yeah. It take about 100 units to do the whole face.
Full face. So 64 for forehead and around the eyes.
Yep.
And then the rest for this lower area.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's for the Botox. And, And,
And if you need a couple syringes of Voluma for up here, or a
now
couple
you're
syringes of Volux for your jaw.
Now you're going to get $50 off a syringe. It's per syringe. I mean, so it's worth it. If you want to invest in yourself and you are willing to do the things that are needed to do that, then you want that.
And look natural too.
Yes.
That's the key. You want to look natural.
Yes.
And look like yourself.
Exactly.
You just look younger.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Who doesn't want to look? We're not trying to be 20. We're just trying to feel our best. And honestly, if you can do that without getting a facelift, I mean, facelifts are what?
Have surgery.
How much are those?
Heck no.
50, 60,000.
I don't want to be put under the knife and put under.
No.
It's just too severe. I don't think I'd ever go down that path.
Right.
I just, we have friends that have, and
right.
they look great, and they
But do they look great they look great, but it's 5 years, and now we have the same issue.
I know, because the face drops after 5 years, even after face.
Yes, exactly.
So people don't really know that part of it. Yeah. They think it's a one and done, and it's not, where you might as well just be doing.
Well, just the facelifts that I've seen, that's been the cause. I mean, that's been the issue, I should say. About 5 years, you can see that everything's kind of dropped again. Yeah. So you're still going to end up doing some other things. And that's fine if you want to go that route. But if you don't want to, these are alternatives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's tell the audience, how do you book? Where are we located? They're going to need some information and on our website.
Yeah, you can go on our website at Botox. That's BeautoxBar.com. And you can book right online there. You can pick your time, date, nurse, and location. We have 2 locations, 7372 Kirkwood Court in Maple Grove and 4503 Allendale Drive in White Bear Lake. So we're on the east and on the west side of the state.
Exactly.
And it's covering a large area. So we're very excited about our new clinic. If you haven't been over here, it's beautiful. Make sure to try to stop in at least once and get something done over here because it is so
check
beautiful.
out our menu, our signature shots. We have a lot of things that we offer. And then also all of our injectors are registered nurses and they're certified in injectables. So
Yes.
we are compliant in
Absolutely.
that regard. So, well, thanks for
Thanks.
watching. We're excited
Thank you.
to give you this new news about Botox and the newest indication.
So exciting.
Yes. Thanks for watching.
Bye
Bye,
now.
everybody.